Today I'm covering a video to answer some questions I've been getting in comments on my other videos around once you start seeking truth and you start waking up to truth, what do you do? And go watch other videos if this is the first video you've seen on my channel for it to make more sense. But basically, once you start waking up to who you really are, what you're really doing here, or who you really are, for one, you're a soul in a human body having an experience, who's chosen to forget who you were before in order to function here. Very tough to function if you remembered everything before this. But also the other type of awakening is waking up to what's really happening around the globe. I do a 7-part series on this called the Collapse of the Four Pillars and the glue that holds it together. And all of these systems and structures were created to control us and hijack and take advantage of the fact that we're souls in a human body that have chosen to forget. So from the time we come out of the womb, we're told what to believe, and we go through life, most of us, until you wake up, believing everything we're supposed to believe in order to support the systems and structures that we're told we need to support. Go check out that series. So this is what my guides, I'm not an artist, but they give me visuals to help me explain it to make sense for people. So very basic, okay? Once you wake up to truth, okay, you're a soul in a human body, but mainly I'm talking about the truth of what's going on here. And when you start waking up to truth about what's really going on here, that religion was created to control you, not God. I'm not talking about God or Jesus or ascended masters. I'm talking about the business of religion was created to control you and keep you in line to be good. So you go to heaven, right? All the fear campaigns. The political structures aren't real, that we really don't have a choice. Again, go check out those series. All of this information is channeled from a group of cosmic beings, okay? I know none of this on my own. That the education system was created to literally disconnect us from our soul. I just did some videos on this prior. And to hijack the fact that we don't remember, right? We learn exactly what the system wants us to learn to participate in the systems that support the people at the top and not us. You know, this is why so many people are struggling to make ends meet right now, because they believe the system. So once you start waking up to truth, okay, truth of who you really are, what you're capable of. We are powerful creator beings. This is just a flesh avatar. The soul within us, which is living in conjunction with this human body, is a powerful creator being. Your soul, when it's not in a human body, is unlimited. You're bringing that here into the flesh. You've just chosen to forget. Once you wake up and remember this, you start to recall this, meaning synchronicity starting to happen. You start learning the truth, right? What's really going on here, like I explained with the systems and structures, that you have choices, right? You have choices about everything that you believe, how you spend your time, where you spend your energy, who you spend your time with, where do you work? Do you want to use your innate natural abilities, or do you want to be a cog in the machine that supports someone else's dream and business, right? When you start waking up to the truth that you create this reality, and I'll do a separate video on this, more videos on this, and I have done some in the past. Go check out the other videos on my channel. But where we pay attention, what we vision, what we see, which is why the media hijacks our attention, because they want us to envision something specifically. If what we envision creates our thoughts and our beliefs and our actions and our emotions, that literally creates the physical reality that you live in and everyone else is living in on this planet. That's why there's mass media. That's why there's mass all of this. Hollywood was created when religion started when religion started failing. Because if we're envisioning chaos and mayhem, then we're creating it just with our thoughts and our emotions. That's how powerful we are. Literally, that's how powerful we are. Everything is energy. And we, without knowing it, are manipulating the energy on this planet, the very energy that creates structures and physical things happening. We create that. So they hijack our minds and our brains through the systems and structures that I did a series on in order to envision what they want us to create, because they can't create it at the top. We're the creators, okay? When you start to wake up that your thoughts and your beliefs and what you envision and your emotions and actions create your reality, you got a choice, right? When you start waking up to truth, these are just some of them. Some of the big ones that people debate about are like physical truths. Did we land on the moon or not? Is Earth round or flat? And my guides say, whichever side you're on doesn't matter. What matters is that you're seeking truth and you're waking up once you realize that you've been lied to, that our history's been totally made up, that all of the ancient scrolls and texts and everything that it describes who we really are and where we come from, anytime they're discovered, they're coming and they're swept up and they're hidden from us to keep us in the dark. Once you start waking up to that stuff, go check out Gaia, G-A-I-A. It's got a lot of great truth on there. It's an app that you can download to your TV. There's lots and lots of books about this because they will keep it from the media. They won't let you, if you search on Google and Chrome, you're not going to find it. You're going to find exactly what they want you to find. But once you start waking up to truth, you have a choice, okay? And this will happen to me in the beginning, and everybody kind of goes through this. It's like like the stages of grief. It's like the stages of grief. I don't know what the stages are, but it's a similar concept, okay? It will create fear. It will create anger. You'll want to fight the system. You'll want to withdraw. You're angry. You want to protest. Worry and anxiety, right? So that's one way that's one direction people go when they wake up to truth. My guides say that perpetuates and disconnects you from your soul. So you might wake up to the fact that you're a soul in a human body and wake up to the truth of what's going on the globe. That creates these emotions that will disconnect you from your higher soul's guidance. And that's what they want. That's the whole purpose of all of this. Everything that's happening here is, number one, to disconnect you from your soul, because your soul and your higher self, God, source, creator, that your guide in this life has all of the information to help you get to the highest timeline you can possibly get to and live in joy and harmony and out of these systems. Okay? But if you live from here, you're disconnected from your soul. So when you discover truth, be kind, be patient, be loving with yourself, and work to get to a place of neutrality. Okay, I understand now that most of what I believed to be true is not true, and that kind of scares the crap out of me, because what else isn't true in my life? And then what does that mean about my reality? Okay, I know that's really scared, and I want truth to keep coming in, but I'm gonna operate from a place of neutrality and work to get to a place of love and joy as I'm digesting truth in bite-sized pieces that I can handle. You won't get it all at once. It's too much. It will blow your mind. Okay? You have to choose how you're going to react once you start learning truth. My guides say, and I'm working on this, I am an advocate. I am a humanitarian. Check out the link in my bio. I exited corporate banking after years of being a top performer in everything I held. I was an executive and managed multiple layers of people. I'm an advocate, and I left my job. I exited corporate after standing up against racism and overt racism and overt corruption. So I'm a humanitarian. So when I woke up to this stuff, after I left banking is when I woke up to this stuff and started channeling. It blew my mind. It made me very angry. And I wanted to fight the systems. And my guides have slowly been guiding me to the place of this, which is be neutral. So instead, start thinking, okay, now I know truth. That gives me freedom. Okay? I'm going to start doing more things that bring me joy, that I love doing. I'm going to exit the job that's sucking my soul. I'm going to pivot my career into a place of serving others. I'm going to disconnect from the systems and structures that don't serve me and ask my higher self, which I will start hearing more and more and more as I operate from this place. I'm going to ask my higher self to guide me to systems that better serve me, so I can support the system. I have a lot of clients. I'm a channel. I channel soul contracts and life blueprints around the globe. Check out my website. It's a link in my bio. And it's so beautiful. It's so rewarding and so supportive when I can channel people. I get a lot of clients that are in the medicine system, education system, etc., who are waking up and not feeling comfortable anymore. They came on purpose. Their soul put them in the system. They chose that system for a reason, and then their soul is waking them up so they can bring their experience and their credibility into a place of creating the new systems. So when you operate from this place of, all right, now I know the truth, what's next? What can I do with this information that will serve myself and the collective in a better way? You will start living in a much more harmonious place. Check out my last video too. It talks about what types of things you can do, what types of things you can let go of to start living in joy and harmony. And then you can create. We are all here for this paradigm shift. We're here to create the new world. You can't hear how to do that and what you're meant to be doing here if you're living from this place. Okay, so choose where you go once you start hearing the truth and learning the truth. That's all the time I have. Thanks for being here, you guys. I'll see you in the next video. Drop your questions and comments below. Share this video with someone if you think it can help, and I'll see you in the next one.